From the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Barry Trammell. I'm Jenny Carlson. Barry, Johnny Manziel matching up against the Sooners, a Heisman Trophy winner against Oklahoma. We've seen this before. He's not the first one to do so, be playing in the Cotton Bowl, obviously. How do the Sooners historically do against these Heisman Trophy winners?
Well, they've played the sitting Heisman winner 3 times before and have come out 2-1. And when you're playing an obviously good team or with an obviously great player, then 2-1 is not a bad record. They took care of Chris Winkie, of course, back in 2000, 13-2. Dominated Pat Sullivan in Auburn back in the 71 season Sugar Bowl. Beat Auburn 40-22. It was 40-6 at one point in that game. But of course, most of us remember the USC Orange Bowl when Matt Leinart really lit up the Sooners. 5 touchdown passes. I ranked the top 10 Heisman performances in bowl games, and Matt Leinart made the list, one of the all-time greats. So the Sooners are 2-1, and they all, Tim Tebow had a year-old Heisman back in the 2008 national title game. So, I think Johnny football is going to be a big challenge for the Sooners. I talked to Brian Bosworth over the weekend, and one of the things Bosworth talks about that he likes about Johnny Manziel is his unpredictability. You don't know what he's going to do, and that's rough on a defense. Historically, it's very rough on the Sooner defense. These run-pass quarterbacks give the Sooners trouble.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is this going to be one of those years where Oklahoma does pretty well against the Heisman winner or struggles? Sounds like it may be a struggle situation.
Well, and it sets up that way. Now, on the other hand, the Sooners have done better in bowl games against those kinds of quarterbacks than they have in the regular season. In other words, give them more than a week to prepare and they do better. In that Orange Bowl national title game 4 years ago, the Sooners actually played Tim Tebow pretty solid. That was a 24-14 game. Oklahoma lost that game because of its offensive failures. Didn't score on the goal line on 2 different occasions, or they very well could have beaten Florida. Did a decent job containing Tebow. Now, Tebow is a stronger, less evasive Johnny Manziel, but still similar players. And that Brent Venables defense did a solid job. Mike Stoops has 5 weeks to prepare. There's reason to think he'll come up with a defense that at least can contain Johnny Manziel to some degree.
We'll see how it goes on January 4th. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.